Now we're going to talk about patterns, about how the ways that money moves determines the ways that things move in our society. What the patterns of money mean for the patterns of our communities. In the simplest situation, a transaction in the world is Joe gives something to Mary. Something moves from here to there. Whatever it is, there's something of value that is moved, given, conveyed from one to another. And most typically, that giving is marked by a reciprocal transfer of a symbol, usually say the dollar. And without the transfer of money, there are no transfers of substance. Now with conventional money, as we know, the money moves out. Now, because that money moves out, there are goods moving back along the chain. If you looked at this from outer space as an alien anthropologist and wanted to see what was going on, you'd see, oh, they have two patterns of movement. There's the movement of real things, and there's this movement of insubstantial symbols. And the two of them match exactly. At least as far as the financial economy is concerned, nothing moves unless money moves. But what about the money coming in? Where do we get the money from to keep our community going? Well, if we're dependent upon the blue stuff has got to come in. So we have a flow of money that comes from way outside, and to have that working, we have to send out goods, products that move again through the world from place to place to place, patterned by the money. And what is it that we ship out of our community to make this money come in? It's what's available and cheap and easy to get rid of. This is why we fish ourselves flat, why we destroy our topsoil. What are we selling to make sure we have money in our community? And all too often what we're selling is our future, our children's future. We're selling our past. We destroy our planet in order to just get this money in because we're dependent upon having the money. Now by comparison, perhaps we can be using a CC dollar, a community money. Now the difference here is that when that money is to be spent, well, maybe it can be spent here because this guy's also in our community. But then he can't take it out to these other places, so he's got to spend it in there with this person, who has to spend it in there with this person, and then to this, and then back to here. Now all the way around that loop, there are products moving. A thing is moved, a service is provided, work is done, advice is provided, whatever. There are goods moving around the circuit in counter to the money. Money in one direction, goods in the other. Now this pattern is a pattern of a fulfilling, recirculating, reciprocating community. This is alive and well. This is a recipe for the depletion of resources, for the lack of build-up. This is desperation in action. This is like a blood transfusion because we have a hemorrhage. This is a cellular, renegotiating, ongoing life. You could take your pick, but I know which one I want to be in.